OG's turn to ban. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Admiral Concar.
Faceless Void. Lich.
OG's turn to pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2, OG versus EG. Draft's underway. We're going to hop right into it. We've got our favorite hero, the Lord of the Bottomless Pit.
First phase Lich!
God.
Wow, that was a reaction.
EG's turn to ban.
I think this tournament had more Lich picks than like the last 3 tournaments.
Did Lich get buffed? I don't think he did, right? Pretty sure he did.
Any excuse to read more about Lich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll double check for you. I'll check E and D. That's how comprehensive
You
I
could
am.
just check Lich the hero and look at when his last buffs are.
You gotta look at it in relation to all the other heroes, Zumi.
Okay. Sure.
God.
You're supposed to just memorize all the other heroes.
I am, but I'm not that good.
EG's turn to ban.
Lich did not get touched. Interesting.
When is the last time Lich got touched?
That just sounds weird, but...
The first day, when he was
what you
putting
said also sounded weird.
a lot of people in the bottomless pit.
Because Lich is probably doing the touching more than the other way around, but, you know, whatever.
5 seconds remaining.
I could recycle my old Lich jokes again.
I would love to hear those again.
Reserve time.
Boom, Lich, move out the way. Move out
Oh wait,
the way.
increased chain frost bounce distance from 575 to 600.
Oh, we saw that in
Boom.
play.
That was
Yesterday.
That was 7.06 D
Monday.
though, not E.
For 2 days.
But we saw that a couple
Mhm.
days ago, Ben. The DDC swag.
Strength gain increased, but he got reduced base health regeneration.
You can see.
All the heroes got that because they changed
The
how
strength, yeah.
the HP and base stuff.
Look at Crit. He's like, oh my god, I have to play Lich this game. I'm gonna kill him.
His bandana's still on.
Probably gonna force Universe to play it. Who
Hawkblade
knows?
Lich, yeah.
No, Universe probably playing the Void.
10
They will ban out the Oracles, so they don't want that pesky save to counter the Chrono.
5
Also removing the
seconds
Storm. A little respect for Ana. What do you want for the Tide again? The Tide has not done very well, and especially not well against Void picks in this tournament.
remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Surprised teams are still going to Tide, to be honest.
Now this is good. ET.
The Wombo?
Yeah.
Kunkka's already pretty good with the deal with the Wombo. Tidehunter is mediocre.
10 seconds remaining.
There's not like that great a burst to kill him, right? Like he's still
Yeah.
pretty tanky in
There are
this.
2 heroes to go, I guess. But what cores would they pick?
Reserve time.
It's just that normally when you pick Tide, it really helps you secure the early Roshas because it's just hard to walk down the ramp into the Roshan pit.
I think that lineup can walk into the pit, though.
Right, but no, my point is, ET, you could
ET's
just
one
send
of
the
the
Spirit
best.
in, and suddenly it makes the other team a lot harder
They're
to be
scared,
rushed.
yeah. A good stomp, you set up the Chrono, or vice versa.
We could be looking at Silencer. I think Silencer's pretty good for this lineup. Good magic damage, stop some stomps. Good against Chrono. Good follow for Ravage. It's my position 5 of choice. They could also go for a more defensive one like Dazzle, I would say. Pretty common versus Elder Titan. Good save versus Void.
Go for that mid Pugna, man. Put that ward down. Zap that Lich. A lot of high casting
Lemmy,
costs.
you said Lich jokes, plural. We only got one.
You want the other recycle one?
Yeah. Let's keep it
Which-
going.
what was
Keep it going full steam.
I got 99 problems,
Put a Lich in one.
but Lich ain't one.
Well, that's not really a joke, but
I mean, it's all just like going for these like, you know, non-PG-13 songs that has the word itch and you replace it with Lich.
okay. That's the strat.
That's the strat.
Fly Dazzle. Coming
Oh.
at you.
They could do Mirana again too.
10 seconds.
I wouldn't put it past them. Fates of Void Mirana's pretty decent.
I would
5
put it
seconds
past.
remaining.
Well, this time they can give it to Sumail, who's actually the probably better Mirana player on their team.
Reserve time.
You were gonna
Dang.
say something very different there, Ben. But
Was I?
I saw that
I think
twinkle in your eye.
I think
Are you afraid
Mirana.
of Artur? Did he threaten you?
No. I get along with him.
Okay.
He's actually one of the few players that like chats with me.
Yeah.
Sometimes. He usually says something really dumb or like some gibberish, something that means nothing, but it's still at least talking. Nice.
He called me a Cloud9 fangate once.
OG's turn to pick.
Oh, the Arteezy clinks. The days of the blinks are over, but still see this hero picked up now and then. He's got a lot of buffs. The Death Pact actually stays up
10 seconds
during any
remaining.
big fights usually.
But it has that downtime.
5
The
seconds
downtime's
remaining.
painful, man.
I think the rework, like the percentage uptime is lower than compared to before.
Yeah.
But the fights I felt like are drawing out a little bit too long for the old Death Pack. I feel like the new Death Pack duration helps out the hero more.
Yep.
You have to be more careful in terms of like you can't just constantly keep it up.
The
But for
old one, you could go for a. You could go
Octarine.
for no Helm. Go for it.
Helm. I think the new one for Helm too, even better because it makes that fight where you do eat the creep like much more impactful.
But then you have a helm.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but then you have Helm. Helm's not bad this game, right?
No, I think it's pretty good. They have to
Reserve
have some way to deal with CK illusions, though. Elder Titan is okay at controlling them, but you need some way to kill them. Chain Frost, Axe.
Not very good.
Chain Frost Axe is good. You seem so skeptical.
I am very skeptical. What is
Lich
the...
is the Chaos Knight counter. Get to work on those illusions. You know, you got the Frost Armor for all that physical damage. Welcome to the bottomless pit, Lord of Chaos. You no match for the Lich.
Wait, isn't Abaddon like a more
OG's turn to
dire hero than Lich?
More dire than Lich? Nah.
Yeah, we had this conversation the other, right? What's the most Scourge hero?
We thought Necrophos was. I thought Necrophos
Lich is a bald badass.
He floats. dude.
Abaddon-
It's hard to compete.
Abaddon,
Whoa.
Abaddon has long, flowing locks of laziness, weighing him down,
Isn't Abaddon
making him weak, sapping his strength.
Isn't he Arthas?
Let's get Pyrian Flax in line. I guarantee
with
you
the-
he will back me up.
Sort of Avernus and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
I guess
Not in this story.
Well, because they can't.
I'm thinking more of the Warcraft 3 lore, I guess. Yeah,
He's-
technically, he doesn't. He looks a lot more badass in Dota 2.
He's from House Avernus.
There you go. Maybe not.
TA is one of the most difficult heroes to burst down in Chrono if you don't have good ways to remove the refraction, which they do not this game. And potential bad mid matchups versus TA. Puck and Invoker are the main two that I see.
Is
I
there a
haven't
good?
seen a Sumail puck. Oh, it's banned. But
Yeah, it's always banned.
Is there a good counter to Chaos Knight from the mid position?
10 seconds
Ember?
remaining.
It's okay. No, is Ember okay? Ember's okay, I think. But
Ooh.
I think Tinker would have been a good counter.
Tinker shenanigans.
oh snap!
That's the
So,
illusion counter.
In theory, that is good until he just reality rifts and kills you in one hit. So
No, you chilling in the back lines.
okay.
You're not fighting head on.
Zeus
They-
versus Tinker's a little bit of a weird matchup now with Nimbus.
You've got the X Tinker shenanigans as well.
I think
Yeah.
Zeus is a counter to Tinker,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was
even more than
so-
before. Yeah.
It's so hard to catch in this game, though. Like, they only have Faceless Void catch. They have, like, no Nyx, no
Press
Clockwork,
R.
no Storm. But how do you see him and then what?
And then you Nimbus. Caught again. And then your teammate gets in and kill him. Clinks is also very good against Tinker, I think.
Not if he's in the trees. He's usually in the trees, right? So it's...
They've got the Spirit to scout for him. I guess that's the best tool at their disposal.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
it's not great.
I think it's more that they don't have catch for the Tinker until much later. Like, they have to itemize for it. They have to get a lot of levels for it.
It's a pretty free Tinker game for like the first 20-30 minutes.
I think you can't roam on the Tinker early on.
He's gonna have a relatively easy time.
Have you seen Zai on ET?
Okay, actually,
true.
we're wrong, Lumi, because there's a
Okay.
Lich in the game. He's just gonna camp mid and deny creeps. And make
Okay.
Ana cry.
Nice.
Yes.
The Lich treatment.
Welcome to the bottomless pit. Courtesy of Lich.
You sent two people that are saying the Rain Creep and the opposing good hero. Wrecking your souls.
True. What is that cosmetic on that Lich? It looks like he's wearing one of those graduation caps, but like on his neck. We gotta zoom in on that one.
Was that the one from the end of the quest line? Did he switch accounts?
He's got the shearing deposition. Is this guy a lawyer or something? That'll really take you to the bottomless pit.
Criminals to the bottom of the pit. Oh man.
This is pretty badass. A frightening stillness falls, and the whispered prayers of salvation hang frozen in the air, long after the lips of the sacrificed last pass.
Man, items have flavor text too? Everything has flavor text.
Not Cloak of the Frost Lord. This
Dude.
item was not worthy of flavor
How
text.
badass are you to have a coffin on your back while you're floating? That is...
That just seems impractical, really.
Yep.
That, where else are you going to put those souls?
Before he dumps them in the bottomless pit.
Yeah.
You need a storage for
So
them.
basically, this is his trash can. And he empties it into the dumpster.
It's actually his trash
You got
can.
Trash Man Lich on the case.
That's great. That's rich.
Man, there are Dota
That's
games.
Lich.
There are Dota games, and there are Dota games with Lich in it. I think we have hit a new height.
Lich is Lord of the Dumpster.
Is that Michelle Obama on Sumail's avatar? Like, no joke. I
So
keep wondering
confused what you were talking about.
Is that it?
Yeah, that appears to be a Michelle Obama.
Jerax and Fly with a two-man smoke behind the enemy mid. There was no range creep deny here, but they will perhaps go for the chicken snipe. A little bit difficult, I might say. Or they could just camp Zeus, because Zeus is not a good
Zeus?
mid laner.
Oh, what a torrent.
Down Sumail, that squishy little Zeus man, gonna take a pounding here early.
And the
this all
chicken's about
sets
to
up
die.
for the godly
What?
courier snipe.
Easy
But Sumail gets the
first
first blood. Doesn't matter. Fly gets the courier.
And it was all distraction, so he couldn't make it a courier.
Feed the first blood.
That's Sumail's weakness.
Yeah, look at who has the net worth lead now.
Well, you know, somebody on this team could have micro-lit. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Calm down, Lumi.
It's not too next level.
Stop being reasonable.
It's gonna be a long game, alright? The sacrifices are being revved up.
So wait, their laning decision is actually a little strange. S4 is going to be in the safe lane versus Clinks, which would have been the matchup in the top lane anyway. So looks like they were trying to.
One team was trying to
aggro.
dodge.
Yep.
The other team follow.
Tough lane for the Tide Hunter, for sure. Other side is Universe up against this Chaos Knight Dazzle dual lane. So far CK getting the CS advantage. So they're going to set up with the Torrent. Sumail very far forward here. Still though, can they bring him down? They're going to try for it. It's only a level, it's only a 1-1 build.
Oh,
this
what a
far.
bro! Bringing him his bottle.
Courier's Eye to the rescue.
He needs it.
Oh, Universe, no time lock for 3 seconds.
nice.
I think he rolled the high end of the damage there. Pretty wide range for the CK 30.
That minus
30-30.
armor from the CK, letting the poison do more damage, man.
That is synergy, Lumi.
Some would say a combo.
Oh! That shouldn't happen.
Imagine if you got a rune there too. You might have been able to kill both of them. This Orb of Venom Kunkka doing work. Orb of Venom, that's actually not that bad on him. Can't bottle or salve away. That is probably one of the most annoying changes. Can't self do that anymore. Whew.
I mean, I'll take that.
Oh yeah, it's still, that's the only downside of it.
Yeah. Remember your Clarity's getting cancelled by random range creeps?
While trying to give the viewers an aneurysm, I think. Meanwhile, Battle Lich posting up, look for the kill. S4, where you going, bro?
Into my coffin. Range creeps tonight.
You know, we really need to bring back the dumpster, Ben.
The dumpster man.
Can we just make it a coffin?
Yeah, the coffin.
What's an underwater dumpster in preparation for this year's TI?
I don't know, but I recently learned that U.S. aircraft carriers dump like 30,000 tons of trash a day.
Into where?
My friend was telling me. Into the ocean.
Why?
But they're very strict about their paper. They won't let you waste it. Because it's a giant floating city.
Can't they just like fly it into the universe or something? Why are they dumping it into the
It's
ocean?
a boat, Lumi, not a spaceship.
Well, send it into the freaking universe. Why are they polluting our oceans?
Huh?
Maybe it's not a very cost-effective way to dump trash, I guess.
They did the combo. The poison touch into reality rift for that sweet -1 armor. Oh wait, no, he leveled it up, -3 armor.
Courier's been caught out here. Gets off us. Wow, that Courier's got some real confidence moving in. Gets tasered down by Ana. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, S4 on the run. A little extra auto attack damage from Arteezy. Gets the job done.
Into the coffin.
He's going, he's got the second point of the Frost Blast now. Crit, making sure that the coffin is fully stocked.
Wow, he actually got it right before he sacrificed, and he's almost level 4. That's some next level non-greediness right there.
Dude, Lich players should always go, you know, 1-0-2.
Yeah, maximum
Max that
souls.
sacrifice.
Top lane, no tail, about to get whacked.
Oh, grave.
Where
Baited.
is he? Why? Has the bottle. Trying to bottle up his bro. What a friend. Not
Can
to
they
the
get
end, though.
universe though?
No, he's too tanky. No charges left to get that heal bomb off, sadly.
What is that bottle? The CK's bottle?
I think so, yeah.
I like that clarity. He's like, I dare you to cancel my clarity.
He needed to drop an item on the ground to bait him to cancel. That would have been the play. And then pick it back up as the TP gets cancelled. That would be.
Would you
some,
cancel it for a bottle?
If I could guarantee I could get the kill
What
on
if
the
it's
bottle?
90% chance?
As an offlane void, probably not.
What if it's 95% chance?
Yeah, Lumi, everyone has a number. What's your number?
100% is my number.
Anything but 100, you do not.
I'll take 99.
What about 99.99?
I'll take that. I'll take that.
What about 99.9?
Are we gonna count down until I say no?
Everyone has a number. That's the point. What's your number?
What is in your wallet? That is what reminded me.
A submerged hazard propeller.
Oh, that set is pretty cool.
This is ridiculous. But cool.
I actually just got that set myself.
Bubbles not included.
It looks like he's like
Bubbles
skating.
are
Bubbles
included.
was the name of Puck in Here's a New Earth.
I'm ashamed to be in your presence.
He was called Bubbles.
At least he's not.
We are in the
talking
presence of Han players.
About, at least he's not
a lot of
talking
Han
about the
players.
other game.
This game has a lot of Han players right now, by the way. Huh?
Now they're Dota players.
No. One Han player, always a Han players.
Easiest kill steal.
Kill secured. Just doing pretty well here, guys. Dual lane has been denied. He's the leader in net worth. He's setting up frags.
I mean, he got first blood, and then he got another kill, and then courier kill wasn't even a thing because the support gave him the bottle.
I just think looking further on into the game, they're gonna have a lot of trouble dealing with these two cores, the
Yep.
Temper and the Chaos Knight. Those are very difficult to kill given their heroes.
I think Zeus in particular needs to rush Axe. Maybe not rush, but like the second item maybe.
And he just gets run at.
Said he's chilling in the back with the Lich and the coffin. That's
He's
what you said.
gonna be spending a lot of time in the coffin if he goes for that build, I think.
Yeah, usually we see him one mobility item.
Like a Yule's at least, something.
Yule's, Ghost, Four Staff, Blink.
Are you baller enough to get a Blink?
Nobody
Yeah.
built Ghost nowadays, really.
Blink away from reality.
I cannot recall an early Ghost Scepter in a long time.
Because every core nowadays just buys Diffusal Blade.
Yeah.
It just makes Ghost so
It's
ineffective.
been nerfed a lot too, right? Ghost Scepter, since like the old days when it was just super value stats.
I remember the days you could orb walk out of Ghost Scepter.
Oh yeah.
I'll be playing Silencer, pop the Ghost and be like, bruh. Orbing away.
They're going in for kills? Is this enough? 2 heroes? Oh,
Arteezy's been caught out. Quick cast bolt, 2 seconds. Decent with dust. Enough for the kill. However, Mail comes in looking for the turn. Here they get the vision on Jarix in the trees. He loops around, no TP. No escape. He did backpack the range drops, but down he goes nonetheless.
Alright, Kit home. Do you see what Crit did there? Chasing at nighttime. Drop the ward in front to provide that extra bit of vision.
you don't need vision though for Zeus.
He did it anyways. I'm just saying.
Habits.
It was in between, or it was after Lightning Bolt.
I gotta
so-
tell you guys, Zai's having a bad time this game. Oh,
Yep.
3.
He's absorbing pressure, is what they call it.
Tanking them ganks.
Yeah.
Is that a role in Dota now? Shock Absorber?
He's like Tinker's underwater helmet.
Taking off the pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absorbing it. Preventing it from crushing you.
So I think the best defensive item that Zeus could get this game is probably Yule Scepter. So he could dodge away from the X combos.
I think Blink might be better. Aether Blink? Like, Aether Blink it's really hard to catch him because they have no instant cast to
X?
stop him. X, but if he has Aether, he can stand very far back. I think X is generally more scary if you're a core that can't. And if you're super skilled, you can dodge out of the X, right?
If you're super skilled, okay.
EG are ranking up the kills now. They got 2 kills, 1 mid, 1 top. They blew their chrono for that, but very successfully so. And Sumail says straight Midas for me. So we're gonna have a
I like it.
very fat Zeus at this rate.
He is mana regen or move speed.
I think this game move speed
Move
is
speed.
nice, right? It depends on how he thinks. Like if he's getting caught by the X, then it doesn't matter. But the nice thing about Midas is that getting to level 20 is very key for Zeus. Gotta get that lightning bolt talent.
If you have Nimbus.
Well, we're under the assumption that the Nimbus is a big part of dealing with Tinker, right?
Yep.
So, likely he will.
Overall thoughts on the laning stage and next steps for these team guys? Anything really surprising you? Anything that needs to happen soon?
It's about as expected. Lich teams almost always have the advantage in the early game. Lich hasn't died, so they're in a slightly favorable golden XP. I would say mostly just because of the range creep denies on bottom that just screw tight over.
Yeah, I'm somewhat surprised that Sumail is doing as well as he is.
Yeah, he did get that first blood.
Yeah, and then I think Void is also doing like all right up top. So
He's poor.
I mean, I guess he is poor for like a quote-unquote safe lane situation.
So CK actually. CK is actually very poor. He's been running around trying to get kills. for his team.
Arteezy moving in here, but does now get revealed, and Ana starts to tank those arrows.
Nice.
No escape. Zeus.
Can't run from heaven, dude.
Finding you. Get in the
He
coffin.
already has bots though, Ming.
Crits continues to be a big part of these kills. 4 assists, 4 souls, and that actually 5 with the kill in that coffin. They've got a chrono soon. Do you want to fight this tower top?
If they could get a trade for the mid tower, I think that's what they're most looking for.
Jerax
Might be
getting
looking
in
for the
there.
fly kill as well. Sumail's posting up here. X Torrent gonna find Sumail as the raindrops fly. Very dangerous to walk in. So too for Jax it is. Blasted by Crit.
Oh.
Now the Chain Frost look for the
Bounce.
bounces. The bounce range is there. Oh, it even gets Y! Lich with the dub. And now, almost
my
the triple.
goodness.
Almost the triple.
So many people in them coffins.
Oh, and that TP out. Oh.
Skillful Lich plays. Like, not even sarcastic about that. It's actually...
Stay frosty, my friends.
Yeah.
He's going for Midas too.
Hey.
Nice.
Gotta level up. Gotta get that 150
He's
attack.
got the recipe.
Yeah.
Just about.
And Tinker doesn't spend any of his gold. He had 600 when he died in the jungle. Now he has 523.
I hope Faith, or he doesn't pull the Faith. You get a 12-minute Midas and then proceed to go 0-8 or something after that.
Looking pretty damn good for EG. Looking to force that Game 3 decider. They are fighting for their tournament lives, their last real opportunity here before TI to get some experience under their belts, to develop any new strategies. Very important in that sense. And a cool 250k up for grabs as well here at MDL.
Just did go for move speed, in case you're curious. Found him.
Can't run from heaven.
Gotta protect that Lich.
I wonder if OG are gonna make any smoke plays to dodge as do so. When it comes down to it. It's always like a pretty cool thing that you could do.
I miss how clunky and awkward the Warcraft 3 Zeus was, where he just like toddled around.
Yeah, you used the Mountain King avatar from...
Yeah, it's just like a recolored Mountain King.
Yeah.
Throw out hammers.
Yeah.
See, he's going Blink first. Build me. At least in this game.
Bruh.
If you're confident, do not get caught.
Sumail, confident.
Sure.
Oh.
Blinking away from reality rifts is like one of the most satisfying things you could do, especially when there's like all the horses rearing up, and then you're like, nah.
No Tail only gets one illusion from Phantasm.
Got an X tier on Universe. Anna's gonna set up. Here comes the boat. Tort. Nope. Not timed right. They make it out. No Tail chases in, but they are a little hesitant to commit this Ravage. They will find two. The Chrono's there to turn it around. Universe time walking up. Then spins around. The Earth Splitter coming through. Sumail laying in the damage. Jerex though on the chase. The Grave is well placed. S4 needs to get out and back to safety. Sumail has the ultimate, but no Mon right now. Needs to stay back. Stunned by the CK. Trying to control him for now. Lets the Wrath rain down. S4 falls. No Tail next. Jerex could be the third. And now it's EG running the other way straight after OG. Kunkka trying to retreat. Will make it out. Torrent clips one. Doesn't get Zai though. And one more time. Walk Nets Universe. Another kill. 3 down. Could be 4. Slowing down. Locking down. Bashing down the Tinker. They get 4. And triumphantly look for the tower now.
Zeus is destroying them right now. Oh my god.
4,200 damage that fight.
Is he the boat counter? Everyone's at full HP all the time because of boat, and then you do more through static, and then you just kill them?
That last team fight, the boat wasn't even a factor, right? They threw it out. They didn't get the kill. I think that was the fight.
I was a little... They didn't have to fight though, right? Like, they could have backed off, taken it easy.
Exactly.
You know, they still committed for it. They're feeling a little desperate, it seems, on the OG side. Arteezy here. Oh! Braxton get the X off.
They just need to chill and slow down the game, OG. Like, just have the Tinker catch back up. Like we said, like...
They're playing against double Midas, though. And...
I mean, what is their high-tempo play? Like, hit buildings with Tinker? Like, they can't do that, right? You need to farm over CK.
Well, you have
Tinker.
a Tidehunter.
They fight around Tide.
I mean, they did last time, but it didn't matter because they missed their bolt before.
Yeah, but they should have.
So they should have not missed their bolt, is what you're saying?
This is really... I mean, this really seems to be the issue with Tide right now. It's been like 4 or 5 Tide games. Every game, you know, first of all, he doesn't seem to do that well in the lane. And then your team's so slow because you're so reliant on the Ravage to fight.
Can't hate the player, hate the Lich.
I don't even know what you're driving at here, Ben. But
it's not his fault. His Lich ruined his lane. Get your range creep deny is GG, man.
That's the thing, like, when is Tidehunter won a lane this tournament? Or even, like, farmed well? It's been, like, dumpstered into the jungle half the time, late level 6s, Ravage gets used, you still lose the fight. You know, you spend all your time farming for what? This hood?
For what? For the hood.
They haven't been stacking Ancients for him, and I think it is a lot of space to consume on the map with the Tide and the Tinker, but generally, like, I like the way that newbie plays Tidehunter a lot. Like, they push towers with the Tide a lot more than other teams do, and they force them to fight.
You're up against an Elder Titan, though. Like, how do you push into a tower?
Yeah.
Very difficult.
You gotta do something. Once Tinker gets a blink, it should be a little bit easier. Because then he can actually output a lot more damage than he's doing right now. Because they need him to rival Zeus's damage in these fights. But he's not currently, because he's dying. But he's very close. He's 50 gold.
They're ganking S4. They've got a mission. The I3 champion getting locked down and dealt with.
Gonna take him to vengeance.
Big chunk of economic damage.
Oh, I just realized you can't do the Ags Chain Frost Prison anymore at the Ancients.
At the entrance.
Because they actually take damage.
That's true.
But if you infinite stack them with Kunkka, maybe they'll have enough HP.
No. You need to like stack 4 Chain Frost there or something, and then have some unsuspecting guy to be sent to the pits.
This is looking pretty clinical from EG right now. They were ahead in game 1, but not like this. Now they're well on their way to shoving OG into that bottomless pit. We'd have a game 3 on our hands at that point. I don't think we had any yesterday, right? It was all 2-0s, I believe.
Yeah, it's looking pretty easy for them. Sneaky has Armlet, but max HP versus Zeus.
Oh, it's great. Nimbus time. Almost.
Well, Pulsu Mailback, a very big kill here, bottom.
700 gold. Dang.
The gold swing for that one kill was 1800. Hefty chunk of change. As EG looks to fight, Ana jumping in. Martizi's into the trees. He's got the Aegis still with the Solar Crest. Chunks flying down, can't finish him off. Chain Frost was committed. OG has to back away from the fearsome Lich and his band of brothers. Universe Time walks off the damage. Tentacles still fighting him in the trees, but he's healthy. He can withstand it. As I stays alive, needs to get up to stomp. The bolt comes through, interrupting that animation. Simultaneously, Universe trying to lock onto target. The Grave is on point again. Unable to kill up S4. Universe needs a bash now. You know, tell with that TP out 3 hits. No bash. See ya.
They only got one hero out of that?
Nice clean fight.
Huh. Yeah, very nice clean fight from OG.
Great Dazzle play. Got off 2 huge Graves there.
I feel like EG was robbed there. They should have got at least like
3 kills.
Yeah, everyone was so low. But good discipline to go back because Zeus was responding, and
once they get Nimbus, these fights are going to be a lot harder for them.
Yeah.
I think they're actually going to get crushed.
Like, there's no good hero for OG to actually kill the Nimbus. Unless you just send all your CK illusions in. I guess that's probably the most reliable way. But then Zeus could just, you know, arc and clear your illusions very quickly as well.
Heading late game, you guys favor EG, like just with that Nimbus power spike, or
Yep.
do you think at some point OG has an answer for it?
They're also just very far ahead in farm. It's hard to contest this big level of discrepancy.
There's the bash. 1 second stun from No Town, not what the doctor ordered for him. Quickly brought down.
And they have 2 minuses too, so
yep,
which is very close to those. So this makes teams life very hard. Normally you can do like rearm instantly, but because of Atos, you can rearm and you're still can't move, and then you just die. So they are already preparing for worst case scenario of Tinker being a problem.
It's just one of your it's also a very long range item that could follow up to like a Zeus giving vision. And then you could quickly root.
Maybe they can do some X plays with Tinker. I think that might be the next way for them to
They're
try
doing
and
that right now.
bait out team fights.
It's pretty healthy though, as the double bracers. So
Anybody working on Yos? Is ET working on Yos?
ET might go for it though, I would say, but
no, he's headed pipe.
yeah. Well, he has it on quick buy, but after seeing what they're doing, he might switch. But pipe is way better to try to actually push high ground, which Clinks could definitely do at this point.
Ana being a nuisance, but Arteezy's just gonna bypass. Gets onto the tower here. Strafe committed already. Tinker into the trees on. Blinking forward, looking for Universe, but does fade now with the Shadow Blade. We'll be able to successfully retreat. Still though, OG Always doing something with these
Big tower
illusion heroes.
on top.
This is MarsMedia Dota.
Is Fountain Jurex's new home?
Not bad. If only he had a GPM talent.
Nice safe harbor for him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They aren't going to win without a fat Tinker, though, so I think this is the right move for them at this moment. Until they get a...
This game is going to be real boring for Jared.
See, Elder Titan's what she deals, man. What I tell you. He sees his cheese and is like, ah, look at this.
Alright, Jerks has stuck the fountain. Can confirm. He's doing things. And so for OG, they're going to find Zai up top. Let's take down to them. Here comes Crit, though, with backstep as the stick charge is still not quite enough mana for that devastating Chain Frost as No-Tail surges in. The Frost Armor protects them. No-Tail gets controlled. Grave timely once again. Sumail almost dead. He's got the blink coming soon, though. Can get away. The Ags is online. Say hello to the Nimbus. And shrining up.
Oh, it's got Zeus there. Okay, yeah, Nimbus is up.
Good Frost Armor play. Protecting ally. There goes Light of Heaven again. One of the less appreciated aspect of Nimbus is you can use it to split push as well. Just dump that in a creep wave. Make sure there's no hero there, and some lightning bolts gonna go to work.
And he's almost level 20. Not almost. 3 levels, but it's still
It's
pretty
got
close.
minded, so he's fine.
Going for a split onto both with the Nimbus.
That deeps.
That was fast.
That's a power combo right there.
Sales ping ETs like walk up my Nimbus. I can farm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's looking still like map control goes the EG way. There are the X shenanigans, but as you mentioned, the Yule Scepter is coming from Zai at some point. Wonder if we'll see anyone else pick one up. From under construction here, more light. Got to stick with the theme. Got now some building demolition available as Artees will complete the Desolator to go with that Solar Crest. So obviously, Dazzle's still a pretty good tool to deal with this minus armor, but structures will drop more quickly.
Dang, Frost Blast cooldown.
That's the first time I've ever seen that being taken. This is the cast range.
4-second Frost Blast, pretty good.
This is a Battle Lich. He's got an Aetius.
Yeah, he does have a lot of mana. Normally, if you go to Frost Blast cooldown, you run out of mana too
Exactly.
quickly. But if you have Aethos...
Frost Blast is very expensive.
That never feels good as a CK when you have to use Phantasm to push out lanes. But it's kind of gotten to that point where he's just died so much that there's not really that many other options for him. He probably needs a Diffusal Blade, actually, pretty soon to go with the Frost Armor. Frost Armor against illusions is very hard to deal with.
What do you think about his blink choice?
Blink, I think, is very good on Chaos Knight. You reality ref, you blink, and you just kill someone. But at the same time, they are probably too tanky to get bursted out. Normally, you see like 3 CK illusions, you're scared for your life. This game, not so much.
I think blink it like based on the application that you said is it's better as like a 4th item or something like that once you have the damage.
But he also needs a split push. It helps a split push. He can't farm out wave safely. Things can find a Shadow Blade on Faces Wolf can find him, and a Nimbus Cloud can also stop him from TPing. So he needs to be able to just be able to farm out waves. Sumail could be in a little bit of trouble there. They have an Observer Ward behind to see that no one is behind them. The blink plays right here.
Easy blink push.
They do get up the quick gush. Now Sumail controlled, pulled back into reality rift. Lets
Drop
down the
Nimbus.
ult, almost kills off Fly just with that.
Arteezy could go for a sneak play on Fly, but it would be risky.
He's about to get his Yule Scepter though, so they're going to soon have a solution here. Especially for those X plays as S4. Unloads with the Ravage, doesn't really do much though. There's no follow-up for this. They will time walk away. Wants to take this fight as he moves in. X now coming out. Universe has to stick around whether he likes it or not. Gets stunned, gets controlled. Anchor Smash, missiles. Slow down for now, but the stop is going to get him back to safety until Ana comes in from the side. Cuts him off at the pass, and OG will grab 2 core kills. Outmaneuvering EG here.
Tinker with Arcane Rune is one of the best feelings. You can cast so many spells. How much damage does he do?
Casual 3.7k.
Casual.
More than Zeus.
Might get more. They found Zai behind the tower. Chain Frost ineffective. OG are surging now. What was once over a 10k gold lead is tipping dangerously close to 5. Towers are dropping. Bottom, your one grab best for. The mid tower threatened by the rest of the OG squad.
As long as EG could hold on to Zeus and a couple of other heroes, I think high ground might be somewhat difficult for OG. So,
well, Yule's #1 is 500 gold away.
They just need to get really big on CK. I think if they get really big on CK, they can't control the Tinker, and that Tinker will actually do most of the damage. Because Tinker's already #1 in net worth. He's going to be getting his farm, but the problem is he might not actually be able to do damage in team fights if they're all hunting for him with the Atos, the Yules, the Nimbus, like all of this stuff that Tinker doesn't want to deal with. He just wants to be able to just pew from the back, and CK, yeah, if he dies, but Ana, as long as he gets like the 4-man rockets and the 3-man lasers, he's all good.
Radiant Scan will find Universe farming here up the hill. Not sure OG are going to make a move those. They've got over half the squad chilling at the base. Jarek's just making this his new home.
Roshan is up very soon, and are OG strong enough in the test? I don't think so.
depends on if the Tinker could get there safely and put down layers of March. I think that might make things very difficult
It's
for EG.
really hard for him to get there safely, though. Like, where do you actually stand?
I mean, he has X, right? So
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. And they still have no Eagles yet. Elder Titan has swapped
No,
back.
they have one on those.
Zeus has.
Oh, he does? Okay.
He actually had an opportunity here up top for the Tinker, but didn't get it off in time.
It's still risky, though, because of Grave.
We'll continue to...
Do you preemptively grave him before he even goes out? Oh wait, another pick?
They are going to make their move now. Sumail trying to keep himself alive. Yule's into a blink out, and now Zai looking for the turnaround. Good sleep.
Oh.
The nuke damage on no tail, no chance. Ana down 2.
Dude, what a play.
GG's, bring the trap.
This is one of the downsides of Chaos Knight's build, though. He only goes for 3-point and stun. That's the thing he maxes last.
Yeah.
So he rolled 1 second. If he rolls 3 seconds, he'll be able to blink afterwards.
Isn't that the exact same thing we've seen the other day?
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit unlucky, 33% chance, but with level 40, you get minimum 2 seconds. So that might not have been that big a deal, but the potential to move up to
I mean, you're casting with 99.9% Lumi. 33% chance.
Chaos Knight is not
That's
the
a
hero
lot.
for you, Lumi.
I mean,
That's a lot.
I think perhaps you don't put that last point into a crit, right? Just put that into a guaranteed
Oh,
second.
I would definitely agree with you. I think having the stun is integral, but he probably prioritizes maybe being able to burst people down with a reality rift combo.
Or just the way that he's playing the split push, the crit helps the illusion more. And
Yeah. But it did hurt him that time. He also took 10 strength, so yeah, he's just going for maximum damage on his his Phantasm Illusion. Well, Roche is up now. Both teams know. However, I would say EJ have by far the upper edge in the team fight around the Roche bit.
what is the range of reality rift like pulling your illusions?
I forget the search distance, but it's
Is it like absurdly high?
No,
'Cause
it's not
illusions-
absurdly high. It's like I think around 1500 or something like that.
That's pretty high.
It's pretty high, but it's not like it's not.
It's not global. It's not.
No.
EG are on the smoke. They want a piece of the Roche. Might be trying to set up some wards here first, because OG do have decent vision. As Easy moves in, he's got a BKB, Solar Crest, as well as the Desolator, so this Roche will drop fast. OG got to get there soon, and they need a Dream Rabbit if they want to hope at contesting, but they will not try. They will shove in these side lanes. They will give up the Aegis. EG
1375.
will be in control here.
What a odd value to choose. 1370.
Would you say it's chaotic?
No,
It should
chaotic
random.
would be if it was random.
Random. Yeah, sometimes it pulls further, sometimes they could
Sometimes
be next
it's
to
one
you.
range.
Yeah, it could be next to you, it's like doesn't pull.
That would be cool. Not for the Chaos Knight player, but...
Okay, now he's level 20, 0.5 plus Lightning Bolt Mini Stun, Nimbus Cloud. Very tough to deal with.
Yeah, once you have that and Octarine, you could pretty much chain stun a person by yourself as Zeus, which is absurd.
Yeah, that might actually be toned down at some point. Yeah, like Nimbus, and then Bolt, and then Nimbus.
Well, I mean, it's a very expensive build, right? If
Is
you
it?
factor in the Octarine.
Even without Octarine, I still think it's a lot of stun for a hero that outputs insane amounts of damage.
Yeah.
Not that I think anyone's crying for a Zeus nerf.
Well, you're certainly not.
Nimbus was awful before.
I don't even remember what it did because I never got it.
It was, I think, like the lightning bolt base cooldown was way longer. The duration was 45 seconds, and I think that's it. And it's also he didn't have the talent at 20.
RTZ walked in, but here it's only the 2-second stun though from Hotel, not enough. RTZ able to get away with it. He does have a BKB in case he's in trouble, and he'll pop it now. The Chrono committed it will find No Tail. Not a whole lot else. That's for on the other side of this for the time for this Ravage. Rect is alive. Pipe comes through. Still, everybody pretty healthy. They have lost the Tinker though. They've got it back over OG, lacking the key source of damage. Now, the Kunkka dropped on the run. S4 next on the list. He's gonna hold that Ravage and probably that Nimbus cuts it off on the retreat.
Was the Nimbus used earlier? I was surprised it wasn't used in conjunction with
No, that was, at least in that fight, they don't use.
Well, they thought the CK was just gonna die straight up inside the Chronosphere.
It's kind of scary when they can have such a good fight, and Sumail didn't even really do much there. Like, his damage was piddling compared to the rest of the team. For a Zeus.
He ulted as a Nimbus.
Piddling, Lumi. Piddling.
Radiant's middle
He's the best hero to get that Glimmercate quest. You Glimmercate yourself in the new Zeus ult. Easiest. 3-star. In case you have trouble getting that quest.
Thanks, Ben.
No problem.
You should just get on Lich.
What is Lich getting?
Cast your ult and then you just get it in one go.
He's also going for a Yules. They really don't like this Tinker.
I mean, that's your pretty much the guarantee way to do it, right?
Elder Titan went back for the pipe instead.
Yeah, I thought ET would go for Yules and then Lich would go for Pipe. But it will be the opposite way around. 120 GPM or 150 damage?
120 GPM, please.
Yeah.
This game
I
could
want to see
drag
the
up.
baddest Lich I've ever seen.
Ooh, Faces Boy went for GPM.
You know, my first game with Pyrian Flax was him playing Lich and kill-stealing me all game.
Yeah, it wasn't like, isn't that his favorite hero or something? Lich, or used to be his
He
favorite
would
hero?
enjoy a brainless hero like that. That's very Ted. He didn't understand what he was doing wrong either. I think we were Void and Lich, actually. Come to think of it.
Do you think Tinker takes magic resistance here or cast range? What at 20? I personally think magic resistance, but I want to know what you guys think.
It feels like it's one of those things that if he gets caught, no amount of magic resist will help him.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think that, and then I saw OP's build, where he goes for the health, and the armor, and the magic resistance, and
Everything adds up.
yeah, it's
Okay.
once you get Bloodstone, you're actually, in Ags, you actually have a lot of HP, so...
What about having X in play? Right? Having X in play, you want to stay further away from those Yules?
Yeah,
The cast range might help there.
I think X is mostly for things like this, when there's not actual fights going down. I think they have problems winning the fights. So I think they need more talents and items to help them win those team fights that they're getting crushed right now. Okay.
What is the end game for OG here?
Stall.
Just stall for what?
Stall until Chaos is really big.
BK is
Stall
not hitting
away.
creeps. He's fifth
That
on that.
passive gold, man.
He almost has that GPM talent.
120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stalling for the GPM talent then.
Give him untold knowledge.
Yeah, I actually do think you give him to... Well, he almost has Diffusal. Once you have Diffusal, it's a big damage increase because anti-ice armor. Well, weight 9 armor right there.
The Tinker Police are starting to mobilize, arm up. Holy G Squad is constantly trying to hunt on our map. He is a wanted man.
Holy G Squad? What does that even mean?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What? The anti-Tinker stuff.
I heard something else.
Holy G?
That's what I heard.
Did I say that, Ben?
I don't remember. I know you did say anti-squad.
Yeah, and then you said it afterwards. Twitch chat.
Wait, I said they're trying to arm up. I don't remember exactly what words I used.
Also a sign of a top tier play-by-play caster.
say things. That's all you gotta do. Anybody can do the job.
RTZ getting the vision on Jerax.
Three shot. Oh.
is under attack.
Silverage now on faces Void. It's actually really good versus Tinker because I think the break on him is you can't do that much.
Isn't that kind of like if you get close enough to break him, you're gonna just kill him anyways?
Maybe, but what if he had all these talents? And what if he goes for magic resistance talents? Then maybe you can't kill him.
Here comes the team fight. No tail gonna be KP, gets off his ultimate, pulling back in more. There's the Chronosphere though, locking him in position, dealing with S4, they'll take him out, and now they turn back for big Chaos Knight Daddy, and down he goes as well. The Knight has fallen, and EG are on the rampage here. OG. They did get the Zeus kill, but still feels like they struggle to take these fights.
That's
No tail,
worth
could be
it there.
next. Oh, maybe this is a beautiful bait. RTZ, he's overplayed his hand onto there with the finish. OG.
Wait, is
Quickly storming back into this fight. Does Ana go for more? Does he dare?
As long as they kill the Zeus and start a fight, they have a pretty good shot at winning the fight, no matter how far net worth they're behind, I think.
Does Zeus need like a BKB here? Are we at that point?
I think
No,
it's more just position.
Yeah, he's stay super far back. Like, you can Wrath and Nimbus, and if you die, I still think you'll be okay.
Ah, the Nimbus trap hath been sprung. They found Ana, and it's the boss. Nobody escapes the Nimbus. And I don't know if Jerax is getting away here either. He gets off a nice torrent, but Universe on the case, make it 4. The anti-Tinker ward, you know, even when Tinker sees it shuts him down.
It's just pretty much CK and Tide that could just get to the Zeus, right? Kunkka's unreliable. As soon as Sumo gets X, he's gonna just self-heal. Or he'll time it properly and self-heal.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he is going BKB on the Zeus. Once that magic community for the Ravage, the Chaos Stone.
Silver is not even that useful here. Or to disable passives. Like, Tiger dies super easily.
They haven't really had trouble killing us before.
I'm a little surprised he didn't go for Silver Edge, though, over, like, BKB, let's say.
For the Zeus?
On the universe.
He did get Silver Edge.
No, I'm surprised
yeah,
he went for
Silver Edge
Silver
is-
over BKB.
Oh,
It's
okay.
questionable.
But could be cool. Anti-Tinker.
I was worried I was hallucinating here, you know?
Maybe
Can't even remember what I'm saying, now all of a sudden I'm hearing opposites. What's going on?
Yeah, this lead's pretty hard to throw.
Would you call it unthrowable?
Nah, Sumail can die like 3 times.
Insurmountable?
RTZ can, like, they can also just like chain feed. That happens way more often than I'd like to think. Or they could like for some inexplicable reason not go for rush when it's up.
Sumail, fearless Zeus. Solo ganking 4 heroes. Back down.
I think the movement speed talent really pays off once you like reach the late game on Zeus. Cause that's where the region isn't as necessary and you get to.
Yeah, after you get Bloodstone,
Yeah.
you pretty much have no mana issues. Static damage or cast range.
Cast range.
But Sumail.
I mean, static field damage is really nice against like high HP heroes, right? So
Chaos
cast
Knight,
range. Yeah. So that's the only consideration, but cast range is.
Oh, they found him. Ana, you can't escape the Chain Frost. Gets locked down. The Nimbus is there. Easy kill. No Bloodstone deny available.
He doesn't have buyback. This is
Could be it.
almost certainly a T3.
Get the deny off. But nonetheless, EG can threaten high ground here. RTV looking for a creep to eat. Tasty Centaur is his treat. And now they go.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Ooh, actually splitting. No tail. Is it going to commit Phantasm with it? He does. He gets a split.
Okay.
Alright, but crits on the case.
But the frost armor.
Frost
though.
armor too strong. They try to keep the Rax momentum going. EG looking for the game 2 that can force a game 3. They'll take the whole game down. Now they take it out. They drop the chrono, but bait it out. OG now on the hunt. They've got an opening here. Can they catch anybody? S4 lumbering in. Doesn't have to blink for some time. Sumail gets him with a quick bolt. Then he blinks away. And OG pursuit. They get the gush off on University. Time walks it off. Big committed chase from him. Another blink. Now he says, I'll go for this instead. But Sumail also on the run. Ana's trying to hunt him down. Can't quite stay locked in. will end up getting out. So, EG, you get that first lane of racks. Meanwhile, Frost Armor, too strong.
Emperor's Tower.
Yeah. Now Roshan's up. EG can get with ease once Chrono's up. So OG still have what, a minute without Chrono? Can they do anything with this?
They have no phantasm. Like, they can't really break the base. They're not actively killing Roshi. I don't think they can do anything.
But they need to do something. That pressure is there.
I know. There's a Lich with a Midas and a GPM talent. He's just farming.
And a Coffin that he has.
He's more farm than the top. Just want to point that out.
He's more farm than CK too.
Oh god. Chaos Knight has been very underwhelming this tournament.
Gotta show off those immortals though.
Does he even have it?
Yeah. Like, he has a golden.
Good Torrent here to start the party. The Pulp Rabbit comes through, locking down Sumail. They're going to deal with the Zeus early. He's out of the fight for a full minute. He can buy back though. Tail tanking that chain Frost force to run. Fear in the bottomless pit. S4 sticks around meanwhile. Looking for the opening. Universe comes back in and Arteezy gets to work. Heavy physical damage being pumped out. He's wants this follow-up kill chase onto Jarrus again. 3-shot him basically. Beats him down into submission and now Ana needs to get the hell away. Barely able to escape the wrath of the staple gun. He will retreat, but they lose 3. They blow Ravage and they're going to lose this Roche too, it seems. Another split pushing Phantasm forced out from No-Tail. Disappointing stuff for OG.
Now he rolls high.
I wonder if he should have just got Manta if he's gonna play like this.
Still need to win team fights, bro. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe Diffusal Manta would have been better, but he thought he needed BKB versus their heavy magic lineup and played them for it. They wanted to win team fights, that's the thing. Like, you always want to win team fights, and if you split push, you're just delaying the inevitable of just losing a team fight and then losing the game.
So down by 29k, 28k.
It ain't looking great. 35k experience.
Also, Lich is just mega farmed. Doing Atos, Pipe, and Lotus.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You got that gold per minute talent. It's got the Midas value.
Oh, one of the more successful Lich games that we've seen. It has not died yet this game. It's very impressive. The only hero in this game was 0 deaths.
What?
Yeah.
What is this 25 talent apart from the Scotty Frost?
The 35 Frost Armor, Structure Armor.
That's the one you get, right?
The godliest anti-base race talent in the game.
You just... That's OP! Against what CK is trying to do.
Is he even going to get any towers, though?
Maybe. It would be really funny to see a Lich just like plinking away the CK. That's BKB trying to run, but can't. Because of the 25 talent.
Sumail did take cast range, by the way.
Nice.
So did Tinker.
It's just like his numbers on his offensive talents are so low. 75 cast range is tiny. 4% scaling up is also tiny.
Yeah, the lifesteal is like you compare that to the Quap lifesteal. It's
Yeah.
Ugly. They'll commence their siege here. Arteezy out of mana with 1 health, but those fans force out that glyph. We gotta force their way through quite a bit of March spam, but Arteezy is equipped to try and do it though. He's got to do it with this laser. Gets forced back again.
He just used cheese.
And then half his issues gone.
Yeah.
They don't have a whole lot of sustain here.
They have to do it preemptively with Pipe.
I mean, he just gets blinded regardless, so I don't know.
He can get Lotus. He could BKB Siege. I don't... Do you BKB Siege here? I think it's fine. He has Aegis. But the problem with Clinks is if you die with Aegis, you don't have your Death Pact.
Well, they can farm. There's still room to grow here for... Oh, Ana. Hello.
Oh.
Nimbus.
Dude, look at the solo. Solo
Oh, he
chainsaw.
barely got off the boat.
I mean, this is why Zeus is such a good counter to
down
Tinker.
to 3 charges.
You know
At
what
this
he
point,
is?
the Zeus seems like he just craps on the Tinker. Even though Tinker's technically had a net worth.
It doesn't matter. The Bolt's mini stun is just terrifying to play against. If you can't rearm, you're just dead.
What would the nerf to this be? Your Nimbus bolts don't mini stun? That would be a big nerf.
That would be a huge.
I would say they could make it like the thing is, it's almost a no-brainer versus an arc lightning damage right now if you get Ags.
Notel jumping in, he gets a good stun here on Universe. Can he burst him with the BKB? No, Universe time walks it up. Now Notel has to retreat, reset, and meanwhile, Arteezy caving in this base. They get a Chronosphere off on Notel, try to lock him in position for now. The Earth Splitter coming through, does get whipped up again. Nice play by Fly, but look at Arteezy just chewing through these buildings. Nobody can stop the little Bone Man. This shamble of Skeleton is far too much to withstand, and OG are being cast into the bottomless pit. They'll have to claw their way back out now. 41,000, 42,000 gold down. They are not climbing out of this one. Those walls of the pit are slippery, and it's a fraught with ice kind of path. You gotta move their way through. The mini stuns continue. Jarex forced back on his heels. Sumail still alive for now as the Bloodstone Knight, if needed. Universe to the rescue, or trying to be anyway, as the fish swims in. We'll take a dive underwater.
Dude, as OG's trying to climb out that pit, the Lich just dumps more bodies, like, and then they just fall down further.
Arteezy still has Aegis. Like, the whole fight, they were just ignoring him and trying to kill everyone else. They couldn't even get those other kills.
I just want to see what Lich gets at 25.
It's the first time I think I've seen a level 25 Lich in a professional game.
Dude, he's almost 6 slotted. He has Shiva's Guard completed.
Very thematically appropriate.
Dude. Frost Blast, the Scotty slow, Ice Armor slow, Chain Frost, and Shiva's. You're not moving. You're not getting out of the pit.
No matter how much attack speed slow, you get the minimum's 100, so you are moving. Just very slow. As slow as LD joining the lobby today.
Hey, I beat you in.
No, dude, we're both waiting for you.
Not today. I was
that
first.
was yesterday. That was yesterday.
You can't even get your day straight, Lumi. You're just making things up that I didn't even say.
Few things I get properly.
Few things I get properly. Were you the one who was cooking in the kitchen earlier? There was a little like nasty pan of like eggs or I don't know, noodles or something. Was that you?
Yes, that was me.
You gotta wash your dishes, Lumi.
I will.
That's why you're slipping here.
Sorry.
Okay, he's 25. He got the Frost Armor. That's anticlimactic.
No, that's the right one, dude.
It is the right one, but it's still anticlimactic.
They're here to win. They're not here to entertain you.
Yeah, I've been entertained by
I wanted to see how much throw they had in them at this point when they're 40,000 up.
See, they're not even using their original EG Courier. You know what that one's name? It's named Throw. That's how little throw they have. They're done with that.
When was the last time whendideggthrowlast.com updated?
I don't think it's... That site is dead. I don't think you could...
It doesn't exist anymore?
I don't think so.
I remember there was a period where it was being updated like every week. Maybe every 2 weeks at most. Was Cyborg Matt the brains?
Yeah, I think he was. And he also owned a site called like Dota 2 GIF. Where like...
What happened to that site?
I don't know. Cyborg Matt.
Time for the final push. Perhaps. Here doesn't buy that.
Is it GIF or GIF, Ben? What do you think?
IDC.
I think it's actually GIF.
Did you seriously just say IDC to abbreviate your thoughts?
Yes.
It took my brain more time to figure out what you're saying.
It's more efficient if you think
No, it's
about
less efficient. You can get the words out faster than it takes people time to interpret them.
That's your...
Overall time is wasted.
Maybe I just want to switch a subject.
Well, then you should have ignored me.
That's not switching subject.
Oh, here comes the Chrono. Universe. Arteezy. Getting up on S4. He's got the pipe. He's got the Greaves. He's got the Ravage. Can he make a play? He tries to move in. Arteezy's almost dead. Has to scurry back. The Nimbus, though, pursues them to the ends of the earth. S4 on the run. No tail. Where's my team? He says, and the team comes in the form of a watermelon that explodes all over each but they gobble it up. They chase forward for more. Now looking for the bashes here on Mr. Fly. They swing back for Ana. They look to lock him down. 3 have fallen. Ana will salvage this, gets that void kill, but Sumail, time for a little well diving. He's about to get a fresh Nimbus. Won't even get to catch. Lich got Ana.
100% win rate.
Lich just played well.